from Jasaan National High School, District of Jasaan, Division of Misamis Oriental, Region 10. You can call me Sir Dudut. I am your teacher in reading and writing for today. So, how's your day? Is it good so far? I hope all is well. Today, we're going to discuss a new lesson. Before we proceed, let us have a review of our lesson yesterday. Who among you can identify the patterns of written texts? You are going to identify if each statement is a comparison and contrast, narration, description, classification, paragraph. I will give you 3 seconds to give your answer for each statement. Ready? The answer is description. Did you get it? Great! Next. The answer is comparison and contrast. Very good! The answer is very good. Narration. The answer is classification. Excellent. Wow, you're doing a great job. Today, we'll be discussing properties of a well-written text. And by the end of this lesson, you are expected to discuss, explain, read and explore, create and reflect on the properties of well-written text. For a text to be well-written, one must keep in mind these 5 properties. 5 properties of a well-written text. Number 1, organization. Number 2, coherence. Number 3, cohesion. Number 4, language use. Number 5, mechanics. Let's take up first. Organization is the structural framework for writing. This is the logical progression and completeness of ideas in a text. A strong sentence organization can be illustrated with this: proper paragraphing and logical ordered presentation of ideas. By paragraphing, it means dividing a text into paragraphs. Moreover, logical order of presentation of ideas is a way of making visible to the reader the stages in the writer's thinking. In addition, when you write your essay or paper, it is very important to get the reader's interest. And please pay attention to the beginning, middle, and end, because these 3 play a big part in the cohesiveness of your paper. To make your paragraph reader-friendly, break up the mass of the words and use appropriate signals as you make a new point. Basics to a well-organized paragraph. First, each paragraph must be built around a single idea called controlling idea. Second, create a topic sentence which is generally written as opening sentence of the paragraph. Third, use an appropriate technique for a variety of ways of developing a paragraph to develop the topic sentence or key idea. Lastly, use appropriate connectives between and within paragraphs in order to achieve unity. Kindly examine this selection. Ancient philosophies believe that a person has an aura. This appears as a rainbow of light around the body that can be seen by individuals with clairvoyant abilities. The colors change depending on one's mood, health, and thoughts. Some scientists believe that the existence of the aura has something to do with the electromagnetic fields produced by cells and tissues in the human body. Whether auras are real or not, the fact remains that there are forces everywhere that are real even though we cannot see them. Organization in this paragraph is not readily noticeable as it does not use cues like formatting or signal words. However, the text is organized in this way. Beginning, introduce topic of aura. Middle, definition and evidence of existence of auras. And ending message about forces in the world. Therefore, if there is a clear statement of purpose, position, facts, examples, specific details, definitions, explanation, justification, or opposing viewpoints, ideas are formed and well developed, there is organization. And if there is organization, there is coherence and cohesion. The second and the third properties of a well-written text. Coherence means every part of a composition must contribute to one main unified thought, which means that the various parts of a text must follow one another in an order which makes the relationship clear. In other words, the overall understandability of what you write or say. On the other hand, cohesion means that the overall text has meaning. It focuses on the grammatical aspects of writing and it has nothing to do with content. On this chart are transitional devices that will help you write coherent paragraphs. A text with both cohesion and coherence has a central concept linking all the ideas in the text, and these ideas are presented in a logical manner. The main point is clear and the text is easy to follow and understand. Look at this example. International Women's Day is celebrated on the 8th of March of every year. It began as a socialist political event in several Western countries. Then, other countries also started celebrating the holiday just as a way to express their love for women. Currently, the United Nations observes the holiday as a way to bring to light women's issues around the world. The main topic of the text is International Women's Day, which was stated in the first sentence. The paragraph proceeds to outline the history of the holiday, starting from some Western countries and it spread to other nations. It ends with the current way that the whole world celebrates the day. The writer can present different ideas about the holiday in a logical manner and without veering away from the topic. Did you get it? Now, are you up for a challenge? I'm sure you are. You have. This should be your paragraph. Zeus, the ruler of the gods, seemed to have realized that the earth was getting terribly overcrowded. To solve the problem of overpopulation, he devised a great war which would sweep like a conflagration over Greece. This was the Trojan War. Did you get it? Good writing includes good choice of diction. Diction is defined as the way in which words are used in speech or in writing. It separates good writing from bad writing. If one's writing is good, that means the writer used words that are accurate, meaning it is the right word based on his or her intention, appropriate for the situation where the word is used, and can send or get the writer's intention across. Now, this refers to the fourth property of a well-written text, which is language use. Language use refers to the appropriateness of word or vocabulary use. An effective language is specific, concise, familiar, correct, and appropriate. It is important that you make good choices when it comes to language use, because how you use language affects the tone of the text and the reader's interpretation of it. Before writing, you have to think about and consider your target audience. Determine when it is appropriate to use formal language or when informal language is acceptable. Informal language is usually used in writing for oneself or in writing to family, friends, and colleagues. On the other hand, formal language is used in writing academic, business, and official texts. For example, formal. A large number of consumers are complaining about medical doctors who are apparently more interested in making money than in providing effective health care. Informal. A lot of people are unhappy with their doctors who only seem to care about how much money they make and not about giving their providing effective health care. Are you following? Here's a hint. Use formal language in situations that are serious or that involve people we don't know well. Use informal language in situations that are more relaxed and involve people we know well. Now, you try this activity. Can you make the informal statements into formal? Give it a try. answer is let's proceed to number 2. Did you get it right? How about number 3? Oh yes, you're getting better. What about the next one? Fantastic! Take it away for number 5. Wow! You're brilliant! As for the other details other languages, please refer with your module. Now, we move on to the 5th property of a well-written text, which is mechanics. Is term we use to describe the technical aspects of writing, such as spelling, punctuation, capitalization. Good mechanics makes it easy to read and attracts more readers. I understand that you have been dealing with this since grade 3. Therefore, let's proceed with the activity. Now, compare your answer with these answers that I will flash on the screen. How many correct answers did you get? Good job! Give it up! So, let's do a recap. Organization of a written text is the logical progression and completeness of ideas in a text. Coherence means every part of a composition must contribute to one main unifying thought, which means that the various parts of a text must follow one another in an order which makes the relationship clear. Cohesion means that the overall text has meaning. Language use refers to the appropriateness of word or vocabulary usage. Mechanics refers to a set of conventions on how to spell, abbreviate, punctuate, and capitalize. Do you have questions? Hearing none, let us check what you have learned. For today, please answer the other activities found in your self-learning modules. You have completed your journey in this episode. You did a great job! It's now time to go on to the next adventure. Good luck! See you in our next episode. Remember, the secret behind getting ahead is getting started. So, together, let's learn as one!